I took my daughter's first paycheck and put it towards the light bill, rent, and a little gas money because last I checked, she lived here too. Now she want to stomp around my house talking about I'm not working just to pay your bills, threatening to either move out or quit her job. Girl, be serious. You mad at me for showing you how it is in the real world? Welcome to adulthood, sweetheart. You don't just get to blow checks at Sephora and Chick-fil-A when there's a house that needs to be taken care of. But go ahead and quit if you want to. You won't be living in my house for free. Now stomp that, honey. No caller ID. Where do I even start? Let's start with her. Let's start with her appearance. Now, I don't know how old her daughter is, but assuming her daughter is old enough to work a job, she looks like she's trying to cosplay a 19 to like 18 to like 22-year-old right now. Like, assuming this is actually her, whatever, I think that's very telling. But also, not necessarily to like, you know, anything other than her character and her priorities, right? This is my thing with parents like this, bro, because this is like a huge thing in the black communities too, where everyone just feels like, oh, I have a kid, I get to take money from them, they have to pay me back. I know this is generic and a lot of people say this shit, bro, but your kid did not ask to be put on this earth. Why bring a kid into this world knowing you can't provide for them? And now, lo and behold, this girl has a job, and now she has to use her hard-working money, probably making minimum wage because it's her first job, to be put towards bills. And just judging based upon how she reacted, I think she was blindsided. This isn't even something that you told her like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen again. I think she probably came home with her first paycheck. She was probably happy as hell. Mommy, I got paid. Oh yeah, I'm about to go do this, do that. And she didn't like that. Now there could be a number of reasons why, right? I think at the base of it all, she probably comes from a place of scarcity. She doesn't have a lot. And so I think people like this, she probably saw her daughter happy that she made some sort of money and it invoked something in her, even beyond the fact that she probably just doesn't have a lot of money. Although once again, nigga, you have wigs and your nails is done. This might be a bust down chain, to be honest. Nigga, y'all see that shit? It might be a bust down chain. If it isn't about money, or even if it is about money, I think at the root of it, I don't think she likes to see her daughter happy. I'm not gonna lie. What do you mean? Fucking, I'm just showing you how it is in the real world. That doesn't necessarily have to be the real world. And then it's like, it's also the manner and how she did it too. Welcome to adulthood, sweetheart. You don't just get to blow checks at Sephora and Chick-fil-A when there's a house that needs to be taken care of. I don't know. That just it shows a lot of insecurity to me. I don't know. It's just, I think it's deeper than just she needed money for the house to be taken care of. But ultimately, bro, don't bring kids into this world that you're not ready to take care of. If you don't have enough money to hold down your bills, it should never be your child's responsibility to take care of that. Unless they're like well into adulthood and established. Your job is to help your kid get established so that they can eventually provide that lifestyle to you. If they want to. Because even then, they don't owe you that shit. And that's a big thing with black parents as well and fucking the black community, bro. The entitlement of feeling like just because someone is close to you, or just because you're my child, or just because we're family, that I owe you the clothes off of my fucking back when I don't. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. People like this operate from a place of scarcity. She probably didn't have that much when she grew up. Now she's older. She probably has a little bit of money to where she could, you know, look and get to live out her fantasies that she never got over. This is why you need to heal from your trauma, chat. This is why you need to heal from your trauma, because then you're going to be 30, 40 years old, still trying to dress like you 20, still trying to do all these things while taking money from your daughter. Bust down chain, nails, all type of bullshit. This is why you need to heal from your trauma, because guess what? She didn't heal from her trauma, and now she does not like the idea of seeing her daughter happy and potentially thriving in a way that she never got to when she was younger. That's what I think happened here. Now, I don't know the situation. This is just a Facebook post, but that's what I see it as, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I see it as. I acknowledge I don't know everything, but this type of shit, bro, I feel like I know what'd be up with that. Let me see. I'm not taking my kid's money. I'm gonna help him manage it. Of course, there's more to it too. There's more to it though. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. My thing is, at least if you're gonna take your kid's money, teach them something about money. Like, she's just taking her money, talking about, oh, bills, adulthood. That's not fucking adulthood, nigga. Adulthood is teaching her, listen, I know you just got this paycheck and you're tempted to just blow it all. Especially, once again, people that do this come from places where they didn't have shit. So instead of punishing her for the life that you didn't get to live when you were younger, why not teach her something? Why not show her, hey, listen, you could spend some of this money on Sephora and Chick-fil-A, but take $50 and let me put this into a high yield savings account. Put this into this investment account. Like, you know, something. Put it in Bitcoin. They don't care about their kids actually succeeding, nigga. They care about themselves. They have kids and they still feel like they're the main characters of the story. That's the problem with these people, bro. That's the problem with these people. This is absolutely terrible. This is a terrible mindset, and she doesn't deserve to have children, bro. And it's sad that anyone could just go ahead and have children and put them through the same trauma that they went through. Probably worse. So that's how I feel about that shit, bro. That's very unfortunate. I mean, like, at least tell her straight up, help paying the bills and move out your own crib. But if you're making money and don't want to pay the bills, that's something. But like, yo, bro, like, your job is not to make your kids' lives harder for them, bro. What are you in a rush to get her to move out for? The thing is, Buzzy, like, what you're saying is so correct, but like, she doesn't even have the mentality of, oh, let me help my daughter move out. Nigga, she doesn't want her to move out. She's probably gonna keep her in this shitty situation as long as she can because she's benefiting out of it. And once again, at the root of it, I don't think she wants her daughter to do well. Because there's ways to invoke frugality into people. I think frugality is a word. Either way, without doing shit like this, bro. Teach someone something, bro. People just want to discipline, bro. What's the point of discipline if no one is learning anything from it? Stupid. On the train for a little. Welcome back, Digi. If I had a family member that did this to me, once I get my own money, I'm blocking them on everything. Hell yeah, bro. Because, like, what the fuck? And these are the same people that'll hit you up when you get rich talking about, oh, where's my handout? Where's my handout? Nigga, suck my dick. How about that? What the fuck? This reminds me of the mom who wanted to sell her kids PlayStation for bills while rocking a $200 nail set. What the fuck? It's the same vibe. Did you look at her profile picture? She's not in a terrible... If she's in a terrible position, that says even more about her because you look damn good in a terrible position, nigga. Blonde wigs. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. Like, bro, like, if shit is as bad as you really making it seem, bro, like, there better be no, like, bro, the fridge better be stocked before you put any of this shit on yourself, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, depends on the age, though. Not for sure, to an extent, but like, context here. First paycheck, threatening to move out, Sephora and Chick-fil-A, bro. I'm pretty sure this is a little girl, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Probably fresh out of high school. And even then, right? Once again, all right, cool. Your kid is older. You want them to move out. You want to teach them about financial literacy, you know, whatever, priorities, all that. Is this the way to go about it? Is this really the way to go about it? At the end of the day, bro, it's your house. You do whatever you want. Niggas, they're under your rules, whatever. But I just, like, no. All this does is show people that you can never have good things. Like, you gotta understand, too, like, people that have these frugal mindsets, no matter how rich they get, it doesn't change, bro. I done met people that have hundreds of thousands in their bank account, and they still they won't be quick to spend anything that I'd be quicker to spend, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, they don't even want to get themselves an Uber. They don't want to reward themselves because they're in that scarcity mindset. They've never felt like they could truly spend anything because they're coming from the standpoint of money being this thing that's like, oh yeah, you just have to do this, or you know? people that think about money like that don't end up in good places, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Even if they do end up with some sort of like money in their bank account, nigga, that shit sad. First paycheck, child's probably 18, 19. Hell yeah. And that first paycheck is always the lowest when you start out too. That's a fact. That's a fact as well. When I had my first paycheck at 14, my mom took everything. I got furious. Like, I don't know. That's just like, you know, I'm not here to bash anybody or like what they did. I'm just, niggas asked me from my perspective about this, so I gave it. But me personally, that's not the way I want to raise my child, bro. My poor decision should not impact what you want to do. I'll take your money and tell you, listen, this is what we need to think about. Financial freedom, nigga. Take your money, invest it. I'll show you how to budget. I'll show you how to invest. Shit, I'll help you build a side hustle. But just taking niggas' money, your child's money, her first paycheck, and just saying, oh, everything going towards bill, like, what does that even teach you about money? You're literally not even getting to handle any of it. What does that teach you? All it says is, nigga, I want your money. I'm a money hungry ass parent, and I want to teach you that you can't have good shit in life. And that's just not, that's not good. It's not good at all. I had to use my social security number and open back accounts behind my parents' back just so I can spend the money how I want. That's insane. Holy fuck. Niggas actually be doing this? Y'all parents did this shit to y'all, chat? Saving money for just in case a situation. Wait, saving money for a just in case situation for too long is doing too much. Nah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I don't know. That's how I feel about it, though. That's how I feel about it. I don't support that type of shit, man. I don't support that type of shit. But, yeah, man. That was a good post, though. Y'all feel free to send shit like this, or just anything to just give my opinion on in general off of Twitter and whatever. Like, I like segments like that. It makes things way easier for me.